प्रयान्तु नाशम् सर्वत्र सुखी भवतु लोकः.
On behalf of the Consulate General of India in New York and in association with Srimad Rajchandra Mission Dharampur, we welcome everyone to this evening's special program celebrating the 152nd birthday of Mahatma Gandhi and featuring his unique and revered relationship with his spiritual mentor, Srimad Rajchandraji, that shaped his successful freedom-seeking philosophy.
We also gratefully wish to acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Consul General Randir Jaiswal, who will be here momentarily, for his support of this event and for being a constant champion of the Indian community.
Gandhiji credited his conviction to non-violence, the importance of celibacy, and respect for all religions to Srimadji. Gandhiji aimed to create spiritual warriors armed with the weapon of non-retaliation, addressing large gatherings in Pretoria, Ahmedabad, Bharuch and Mandvi. He proclaimed that Srimadji's writings gave him contemplative fodder. This empowered him to fearlessly speak the truth, which is the bedrock of the Satyagraha movement. Srimadji was also fondly mentioned in discourses at Sabarmati Ashram. His composition included in the Ashram Bhajnavali and his birth anniversaries, lovingly celebrated by the Mahatma. In Gandhiji's written exchanges with nationalists and associates like Lala Lajpat Rai, Mahadev Desai, Kansham Das Birla, Narhari Parikh, Mr. Henry Polk, and others, he often referred to Srimadji's spiritual state and works. Eminent personalities too endorsed the strong bond between Srimadji and the father of the nation. The Yerwada jail saw Gandhiji pen reminiscences of this great soul. Modern Review, Young India, Navjivan, Harijan, and Harijan Bandhu. Such prominent newspapers too bore testimony to Gandhiji's reverence towards Srimadji, to whom he dedicated an entire chapter titled Raichand Bhai in his autobiography. Mahatma Gandhi's life was a shining example of spiritual conviction.
Spending time in the ashram, it was amazing to see how the youth who had come from all across the world developed a new sense of appreciation for spirituality and with a desire to grow internally. We knew what careers we wanted, and we thought that it's these careers that would bring us happiness. But we now understand that true happiness and peace is not found from the outside, but it's an inner experience from the act of serving others. Often, people look at the teachings of Jainism, of Srimad Rajchandraji, of Gandhiji as something historical. But for me and for all the youth, it's this history that came alive and transformed each one of us into becoming the best versions of ourselves. Being carried forward by Pujya Gurudevshri Rakeshji, the same driving force that influenced Mahatma Gandhi, Srimad Rajchandraji, is still changing us in ways the youth could have never fathomed.
But commemorating the 125th anniversary of this phenomenal magnum opus, world-renowned spiritual leader Pujya Gurudevshri Rakeshji reveals the hidden treasures embedded within every verse of Atmasiddhi Shastra, which is supremely relevant today. Through a lucid commentary in English, he has provided a step-by-step guide to self-realization.
And now, in honor of Gandhi Jayanti, we invite onto stage the Consul General, along with Padma Shri Sudhir Parikh, to commemorate this extra special book cover reveal, taking place in the presence of an extra special guest who will be joining them on stage.
The 125th year to the creation of this epic masterpiece, enlightened master Pujya Gurudevshri Rakeshji carries forward his master's legacy, authoring a concise and complete commentary on the legendary poetic masterpiece in English, bringing timeless ancient wisdom for the modern seeker in the form of a book. Worldwide book release on 21st October 2021.
About 125 years ago, when Atmasiddhi Shastra was written, many Indian friends and brothers and our uncles and aunts and forefathers had no issues about what is freedom. They wanted something, but that something was not defined. Gandhiji, through his own experiments, transformed that desire to be, I want to be what I am, saying, I want freedom. It was he who started the non-aligned, non-cooperation movement, and it was he who stopped it when at the Chauri Chaura incident, few fellow sepoys were killed by a mob that burned the police station. Unless and until there is self-realization of what your purpose is, it is very difficult to transform without having that value system.
Lord Mahavir, who gave a message of nonviolence and peace more than 25 years ago, 2,500 years ago, which was followed by our Gurujis, Srimad Raichandji, Sri Raichandji, and then followed by Mahatma Gandhi, which is we are celebrating today. He was totally inspired by our Guru Srimad Raichandji. And he was the first one who practiced that nonviolence and peace, not only in social area, but he practiced that nonviolence in his political movement. And because of that reason, we are independent today. We are celebrating our 75th Independence Day. And we are going to celebrate this whole year, the 75th Independence anniversary, till next year. The same way, we are celebrating Mahatma Gandhi's 152nd birth anniversary.